Massive new lands are on their way to Walt Disney World. Prepare to explore new lands themed to villains, cars and even Monsters Inc. However, this growth comes with a price. Fan-favorite attractions will have to go, including the Rivers of America and Muppet Vision 3D. Walt Disney World is about to change forever. Let's deep dive into all these massive changes coming to Disney World. I will explore the design secrets behind them and how they will impact the guest experience from a themed entertainment perspective. Let's start at Animal Kingdom. Get ready as Dinoland is set to be reimagined into tropical Americas. A brand new land combining Indiana Jones and Encanto in an immersive environment that goes all the way from Central America to the north of South America. The Indiana Jones attraction will be replacing Dinosaur, set to close in 2026. The new attraction will be inspired by the Maya. We can see that in this piece of concept art. We see a large pyramid facade. Now, contrary to popular belief, the Maya civilization used a variety of colors. We see a lot of red here, but also a few accents. The Mayans assigned specific colors to the basic compass directions. North was white, south was yellow, east red, and west black. They also used green and blue to represent Earth and the sky. At the crowning of the pyramid, we see three important elements representing the upper world, the middle world, Earth and where humans live, and there is the underworld. So, as you can see, Imagineering has put a lot of thought into creating an authentic representation of Maya culture, providing an immersive experience for guests and an opportunity for visitors to discover more about Maya culture. The ride itself will have a different storyline than Disneyland's and Tokyo Disney Sea's version of Indiana Jones, so Dinosaur is expected to close in early 2026 for this new Indiana Jones ride. It might just be the last chance for Dr. Seeker to find that dino before security does. Beyond that, this new Tropical Americas area will require the retheming of some facilities, as the Dino Institute becomes Pueblo Esperanza. For instance, Restaurantosaurus will be transformed with an internal courtyard, typical of Spanish colonial architecture. Chester and Hester's Dinosaur Treasures has already closed. In the middle of this area will be a large fountain, creating some nice atmosphere. There will also be a large bell tower, very typical of Spanish colonial architecture, specifically in churches. Next to that will be a large carousel with an elaborate backstory of a wood carver who crafted some of his favorite animals from Disney stories for guests to ride on. The highlight of Tropical Americas will be a massive Encanto ride. Here Disney will utilize a trick they learned from the Haunted Mansion and Mystic Manor, where there will be a large house facade outside that will not serve as the entrance. Guests will enter the attraction from the side, as you can see in the model and in the concept art. The Casita is going to be the home of an all-new ride featuring the Madrigal family. The backstory of the ride will be about Antonio, the kid that can speak to animals. We are going to explore his magical rainforest room. I personally cannot wait for all the capybara merchandise. This new Tropical Americas land is expected to open in 2027. Then, moving to the Magic Kingdom, we have some updates on a brand new Cars ride replacing the Rivers of America. Themed to a rally race around the wilderness, this attraction complex will not be a recreation of Radiator Springs, but rather a new story. Given the smaller plot of land, this tracked ride will focus more on the terrain rather than just speed like at Disney's California Adventure. You can see this 3D printed model of the ride riding along the track. The ride layout will be encircled by gas paths, with the focal point being Piston Peak from the Planes Fire and Rescue movie. Piston Peak will serve as a visual magnet, drawing guests' eyes and creating a sense of place and orientation within the area. Beyond that, there will also be a mini Cars flat ride, themed with wilderness aesthetics, featuring some lodges and car-shaped mountains throughout. These themed elements work together to transport guests into the world of Cars, contrasting with Frontierland's carless design. While a new ride at Magic Kingdom is always exciting, I feel as if this is the wrong decision. If you go back all the way to Riverside Park before Disneyland, you'll see Walt envisioned a lake with a Mississippi riverboat. The Rivers of America make the Magic Kingdom a destination park. Removing it will forever change the meaning of the park. Located north of this new Cars expansion will be a brand new Villains Land. This will be an absolutely massive land, and it's envisioned to immerse guests in the shadowy world of classic Disney villains. Early concepts suggest two major attractions, potentially a roller coaster and some indoor ride, alongside themed dining and shopping experiences. In the distance, we can see a dark, scary castle, possibly from one of the villains. We also see a scary village and tall mountains in the back, possibly to hide a show building of some sort. The design itself emphasizes this atmosphere, with the peaks that are jagged and angled towards guests, creating a sense of danger and shielding the land from the outside world. Throughout the land, rock work and dead vines are planned as dividers, subtly guiding guests while constantly reinforcing the dark and twisted theme. All contributing to a cohesive and immersive land, the Villains area emphasizes how theme park design can leverage beloved characters and contrasting atmospheres to create diverse and engaging experiences within a single park. Villains Land promises to be an absolutely massive and transformative addition to the Magic Kingdom, envisioned to fully immerse guests in the shadowy domain of Disney's classic villains. The land's early concept suggests a scale and detail rarely seen in a Disney park. From the imposing dark castle in the horizon to the menacing village, every visual element is carefully crafted to evoke a sinister yet captivating environment. Now, before we move on to see what's happening over at Fort Wilderness, if you're enjoying this deep dive into the future of Walt Disney World and want to stay in the loop with all the latest updates and news, I would be so grateful if you took a moment to subscribe to my channel. Alright, now let's head over to Fort Wilderness, where we'll see a brand new hotel, Disney's Lakeshore Lodge, formerly Reflections, a Disney Lakeside Lodge. This project has a long history, but it looks as if it's finally going to happen. While details about Lakeshore Lodge proper remain scarce, the overall size and scope, what we call massing architecture, looks similar to Disney's Reflections. In preparation for this new hotel, Fort Wilderness has seen massive renovation over the years, new Tri-Circle D Ranch, and most importantly, new cabins. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakeshore Lodge has a similar design language to the new cabins. This year, we'll also see the premiere of a new nighttime parade at the Magic Kingdom, Disney Starlight. This new parade is set to light the streets of Magic Kingdom Park this summer. The parade will feature a host of floats, including ones from Coco with Un Poco Loco, Peter Pan, Elsa and Encanto. A Moana float will also make its appearance, featuring luminescent waves and characters like Pua and Hey Hey. The Disney Starlight Parade will also showcase a beautiful princess float, designed with inspiration from Disney legend Mary Blair. These are just some of the incredible surprises that will be part of Disney Starlight experience, and more details are set to be revealed as the parade debut approaches. The Magic Kingdom has had a long tradition with nighttime parades, like the Main Street Electrical Parade and Spectral Magic. Let's hope these new experiences live up to the legacy of those nostalgic parades. Lastly, we move over to Disney's Hollywood Studios, as Monsters Inc. is set to replace Grand Avenue, home of the Muppets. Disney's Hollywood Studios will be home to a brand new Monstropolis area, retheming existing elements from Muppets Courtyard. Most of the infrastructure present will remain, yet receive a monstrous theme. For instance, it looks as if facilities of both Mama Melrose's and Pizza Rizzo will remain, yet be transformed into something monsters themed, like Mama Melrose's becoming Harryhausen's. One of the biggest changes, however, will be the demolition of the Stage 1 company store, which has been closed since 2020. The demolition of this store might seem like a small feat, but it will change the space forever. For instance, what was once a small alley will now be transformed into a large park area. Facades that were designed to be part of this alley will look smaller from afar. The force perspective will work differently, without a large building blocking your vista. However, by removing Stage 1, this ensures easy guest flow for guests wanting to visit the new roller coaster. But perhaps one of the most controversial decisions of this transformation has got to be the closing of Muppet Vision 3D. Replaced not by a roller coaster, as many believe, but rather a new, unannounced show themed to Monsters Inc. While Muppet Vision 3D is no e-ticket attraction, it's both a funny and historically significant attraction. Muppet Vision 3D was the last work of Muppet's creator and visionary Jim Henson. For many, experiencing Muppet Vision 3D is a unique way to connect with Hensel's legacy and celebrate his innovative spirit one last time. Muppet Vision 3D is widely regarded as a classic and hilarious attraction. It perfectly captures the zany meta humor and chaotic energy that the Muppets are known for, featuring clever jokes, visual gags, and fourth-wall breaks that appeal to audiences of all ages. I mean, it's a glorious 3-hour finale.
Are you about ready?
Yes, it's a glorious 3-hour finale.
You got a minute and a half!
While new attractions are exciting, preserving classics like Muppet Vision 3D is essential for maintaining Disney's heritage and ensuring a diverse range of experiences within the parks. Yet the Muppets remind us that even in the moments of change, their spirit endures. The Muppets will still be part of Disney's Hollywood studio, however at a different place. As so, the Muppets will be taking over the rock and roller coaster. Goodbye Aerosmith, hello Electric Mayhem. I mean, since they are going out forever...
Forever?
The highlight and focal point of Monstropolis will be a brand new suspended roller coaster, occupying a plot of land that is currently a parking lot. The coaster will be housed in this massive factory-like facade, disguising the actual gravity building behind. The ride will take guests directly to that iconic scene at the Door Factory. The coaster looks to be a Vekoma suspended roller coaster that will feature a vertical lift. This ensures immersion when it comes to recreating a scene from the movie, but also helps with capacity. In order for this expansion to happen, Mamma Melrose's Ristorante Italiano will close on May 10th, followed by Muppet Vision 3D and Pizza Rizzo, both of which will have their final day of operation on June 7th, 2025. Disney has not yet announced an opening date for this new land. The future of Walt Disney World is certainly going to look different, but let's hope that the new experiences will bring just as much joy and wonder as the classics we cherish. While the Door Coaster looks to be a fun ride, the loss of Muppet Vision 3D will be heartbreaking. It's disappointing that Muppet Vision 3D has to go, since it doesn't look as if it will be replaced by a worthwhile successor. It's just going to be another show. Why get rid of Muppet Vision in the first place? Can't this coaster and Muppet Vision 3D coexist? I mean, in Fantasyland you have different attractions themed to different films right next to each other. Does Disney's Hollywood Studios really need a massive Monsters Inc. land? Why can't Muppets have a small piece of the pie?
Ozzy, that's terrible.
You're right. Needs more sugar.
Disney did say they are looking at ways to preserve the Muppet Vision 3D film, however, outside its original location it's never going to be the same. But folks, we must keep dreaming, because life is like a movie. Write your own ending. Keep believing, keep pretending. We've done just what we set out to do, as do the lovers, the dreamers, and you.